Hello trainers, Ganeto here, and today we're diving into Master League Premier Classic with a team that literally has no weaknesses. In the meta, you're gonna see a lot of Gyaradoses, Dragonites, Togekises, Metagrosses and whatever else, and this team can counter all of those things effectively without leaving any mark for weakness for the opponent to take advantage of. So we're gonna see a Machamp up on the lead, followed up by Empoleon and Metagross. Other than Empoleon, the other two picks can be considered to be spicy for the Master League Premier Classic format, but overall you're gonna see that Machamp can apply so much pressure to the opponent, cut several good leads, and even against a flyer you still have that Rock Slide which can turn that match up all around for your team. At the back we already said that we have Metagross, which we are not gonna go in depth, but Empoleon will be one of the best counters for Metagross and also will apply so much pressure to key elements like the Gyarados, the Excadrill, the Tokigis, and also with Blizzard can thread down a whole Dragonite to no HP with ease. So without any further ado now, let's dive into the first battle. We start off with Machamp against the Garchomp. This is gonna be a very good matchup for us because we run the move close combat, and this is gonna catch by a surprise the opponent for sure. So we're gonna block the first one. Hopefully it's gonna be just one earth power. We're gonna expect the switch out, and this is gonna be the Metagross. So I'm just gonna throw the close combat. Look at the crazy damage, and right after that I will try to catch at the 8th bullet punch on the Empoleon, the pure meter mass, which is double resistant, and this means we can farm down right after. We're expecting the Garchomp to return, but this time we have a heavy move ready to throw. Those Hydro Cannons are really threatening apart the entire meta of Master League Premier Classic, and you are seeing that Garchomp here will take us out, but we still did a lot of work with Empoleon. Gonna catch that close combat of ours to their final Pokemon, which is gonna be an amazing Snorlax, and perhaps they thought they could catch something like a Crossout, but this is not gonna happen. This is a close combat version of Machamp, and it's gonna apply so much pressure to the opponent. Into the next one now, they are safe switching to a Gyarados, and guess what? We still have Rock Slide. We're gonna get a shield out of them and then try to catch on our Empoleon the Aqua Tail. This is not gonna happen though, so this can be kinda tough for us. They have access to Hydro Pump. Are you kidding me? What a heavy hitting move. And to be honest, on GPL Day I was encountering a lot of Hydro Pumps from Gyaradoses, and that was kinda weird. So perhaps a YouTuber made a video about Hydro Pumps, people saw it, and it was viral in an instant. So I'm just gonna take the move here. Definitely not a Hydro Pump, right? No, it is gonna be Hydro Pump, and I'm gonna rely on my Metagross to close the match. Metagross is a generalist that can close any match and also can be used as a safe switch. For this team I use it as a safe switch, but most of the times if I try to catch on my Empoleon the move, well, I'm using Metagross as a closer. So you're seeing here that Metagross is not being used as a safe switch, but instead as a closer, which means now that we have the energy that we need, just a little bit of energy ahead against the opposing Metagross, and we can simply nuke them down with a back-to-back Earthquake by shielding their move in the process. It is gonna be just a bait the meter mass. We have to take note of the switch. I was expecting that, as you saw. So down goes Gyarados, and now we have the Earthquake ready to go, able to finish off the opposing Metagross, and we're gonna grab a very nice win. Into the next one now against a kinda bad lead. Every flyer is a bad lead for Machamp, but as I have said in the start of this video, this team has no weakness at all, and this is why we can still go ahead, try to go for the potential overfarm, gonna go for the Rock Slide. If they take it, it's amazing. If they don't, I'm still gonna go ahead and switch out to the Empoleon. So here I'm just gonna catch the Aqua Tail on the Empoleon, and this is gonna be another key element for this team to success. I'm pretty sure here I can shield the Drill Run and still pressure for that final block. If they take the move, well, Excadrill is out of the way, and then my Metagross will be on a very good spot, especially with Gyarados being on that low of HP. I'm just gonna take here the move. We're down on shields, they have one, but still we can simply farm down with our Machamp. We have so much energy, which means that we can take at least the shield out of them. They have a fairy type though at the back. This is gonna be a Florges, and because they're getting kinda greedy here, they're gonna try and catch on the Gyarados though with the Rock Slide. I'm gonna be able to go ahead and pressure them in using their move. They're gonna keep the shield alive, but still we have that Metagross which can come in and insta make them surrender, which is absolutely amazing. into the next one now against a Gyarados up on the lead. Once again, too many Gyarados on GBL day, and we're gonna see Machamp with its fists going pretty hard on this Pokemon. Gonna take the Aqua Tail this time. And they are safe switching to a Metagross, trying to catch a Rock Slide, but we have the double close combat, gonna bank one for the end game, and gonna see now a shield from our side. I'm gonna block the Earthquake successfully, and right after that I'm pretty sure I can farm down without any harm, or without being afraid of getting hit by an Earthquake, a second Earthquake. So down goes the opposing Metagross, and now we have two Meteor Masses ready to go for the Gyarados. The first one is gonna connect, and the second will either take out the Gyarados or take the shield. Gonna shield, absolutely good for us, and we're gonna pressure them in using a move right now. This is gonna be just an Aqua Tail, I believe. Down we go though, but Empoleon can come in and farm this entire HP that Gyarados has. Whatever there is at the back, they will get a lot of damage to their Pokemon, so there is gonna be just an Excadrill, gonna take the shield, but we have the close combat ready to go, nuke down this entire HP out of that Excadrill, and after that Empoleon can come in to close the match. So this team is working fine with its individual picks, and also can work really well against the entire meta, so that's why I'm using it. A very bad lead in the next one against a Sylveon, but we have the Blizzard ready to go on the switching matchup. They are not gonna expect it. Gyarados gets so much damage, and right now we have flipped that lead scenario. We're gonna get hit by an Aqua Tail, but we do not want that right now. Down goes Gyarados after we block. They have another Charmer at the back, or shall I say Water Faller, but it's gonna be just a pure Fairy type, and because this Pokemon doesn't run Charm, I'm just gonna go in with my Machamp and try to go for the Rock Slide. Gonna take a nice chunk out of the Sylveon. They're gonna fire off a move, and I believe I can survive one Psy Shock, however not that easily. We're gonna fall off to the quick attack right after, right before we reach to that Rock Slide. And right after that we're gonna just farm them down. This Primarina now has enough HP to withstand our damage, but we have a shield up. We're gonna block the Moonblast here, and right after that we'll try to completely farm them down. They're gonna able not to reach. Okay, I thought they were gonna reach the move, but yeah, we're gonna take the victory anyways, because Primarina is not a very good Pokemon against Steel types. Into the next one now with a Machamp against the Gyarados. Like always, we're gonna go with the Rock Slide and then try to catch on the Empoleon. This time this is not gonna be successful. Gonna get hit by another Hydro Pump. Are you kidding me? And we're gonna see now the Hydro Pump from our Pokemon. I was trying to go for the Blizzard, that was not happening, so I was like, let's throw the Hydro Pump for the Hydro Cannon for some easy damage back at them. And now we have to block a potential Hydro Pump once again. However, my opponent here decides to go for the Aqua Tail, which means that we blocked a not very good move, and now another Aqua Tail is imminent. This time I'm not gonna block it, and we're gonna expect the next Pokemon to come into the fight. It is gonna be a Metagross. Very good news for my team, because we have the energy that we need to nuke down this Metagross, and also we got a shield to protect our Metagross from further harm. They still have one more Pokemon, which is gonna be the Dragonite, so we have to go now for the Meteor Mass. This is gonna be extremely close, trainers. We have to go now with the Machamp, try to do whatever we can here. Gonna get hit by the Dragon Claw. We cannot survive and still reach to the Rock Slide, so we have to farm down now with our Metagross and then finish them off with the Earthquake, because we know they have a Metagross of their own. I have also best buddied up my Metagross, so this is gonna help a lot on the CMPs. Gonna focus now into the next one with Machamp Mirror, and let's see what moves they have, because we're getting hit by a close combat as well. So what a memer my opponent is. Props to them. My hat is off to you, trainer. Really well played there. Caught me off guard by a Pokemon that I knew could carry a close combat, but I was like, okay, this is gonna be just a cross chop, and it wasn't. So Magnezone coming in. After that rough start that we had on this battle, gonna connect the wild charge because they are shadow, they are gonna leave us with 1 HP and we're gonna bank that energy with our Metagross, and right now we're gonna see the farm down with our Empoleon. They have the Machamp ready to go, so we have to go ahead and use the Hydro Cannon here, try to take one shield of theirs, and we have one more to snipe down their final shield. So we have to go in now with the Metagross, use the Meteor Mass, grab that CMP, and gonna get these victory trainers. A really close one, they almost got us off guard there with the Machamp with the close combat, on our Machamp with close combat, and that was a great game. Into the next one now with the Dragonite up on the lead, and the Rock Slide has to do all the work here. We're gonna see the Protect Shield popping off our opponent, and we're gonna see the trying to catch a move from my part with Empoleon, but this is not gonna be a very good move because they're gonna go for the superpower. However, we're gonna take another shield since they switch out to the extra drill, hoping to farm us down, but that cannot happen since we have a very good Pokemon on the face of Empoleon. Gonna see now a double shield on my Machamp, so the 2 shields that I took out of them, they took them back with their Excadrill, so now I have to go here for the Rock Slide on the Dragonite, and right after that I will try to switch out to my Metagross. They also have a Metagross, they also switched out immediately, but we have the upper hand here because of the best body bonus, and we're gonna get this victory trainer since Metagross is gonna nuke them down, and then Dragonite stands absolutely no chance. Into the next one, trainers against the Gyarados up on the lead. Too many Gyaradoses to be honest up on the lead, and it makes a lot of sense because they are kind of a safe Pokemon overall. Using my Rock Slide once again, then I will try to catch on my Empoleon. I know they have already reached to an Aqua Tail, however they are not gonna throw it, so here comes now the Crunch or the Hydro Pump. No Hydro Pump, okay, enough Hydro Pumps for this video. So Crunch is gonna get absorbed by my Empoleon. They have a Snorlax at the back, so this is a really good matchup for me right now. I can easily take here a Body Slam if they go for it, and here it is, so we can reach to another Hydro Cannon right after this Body Slam, so we're gonna connect it, and they are already able to get finished off. Gonna go in now with my Metagross, and this means now that we have the upper hand here. Gonna farm down the Snorlax, we have some energy to spend, and also the shield advantage. Shield advantage on a Metagross is always pretty nice, so we're gonna see the Gyarados coming back. We're gonna excuse me, we're gonna block the move once again, and we're gonna have the Metagross mirror for the end game. We got the Earthquake ready to go. They're gonna block it, but we can definitely outspeed here. Gonna block their move, whatever it is, probably a Meteor Mass, but we do not like this, and we have the time to go here for the Earthquake, able to finish off the entire HP out of the Metagross. They come back with the Gyarados, they want to farm us down. This is not gonna happen. Meteor Mass is gonna connect, and right after that Machamp with its fists able to close the match and tank a whole move. Into the final one, trainers against the Metagross up on the lead, hopping into a very good lead up on the start of the final battle. Close combat is gonna be able to close this match for sure. We're gonna block the first one, and then we'll try to go ahead and snipe them down. They're gonna go out to the Dragonite, and you know what, I'm gonna bank this energy for the end game. We're gonna see now the Dragonite connecting its superpower. Yes, the superpower on the Metagross, but we still have that Meteor Mass ready to go. We're gonna take out the Dragonite, and whatever they come back with, we're gonna be able to do so much damage back at them. They have the Gyarados, and we still have one more Meteor Mass ready to go before fainting, and right now I'm gonna go in with the Machamp. I'm pretty sure I can take one move here, just an Aqua Tail can be taken, and we have a double Rock Slide ready to go. Right after that I'm expecting the switch out to the Metagross, so that's why I go for the close combat. Let's go, trainers, we're gonna expect the unexpected here, able to finish off the Metagross, and now Gyarados stands no chance at all. So that's all, trainers, thank you for watching. Just be sure to leave a huge like before you go, subscribe to the channel if you already haven't, and have fun with Empoleon in Master League Premier Classic. Farewell to you, trainers, and I hope to see you all into the next one. Take care, everyone. Choo choo choo.